Good evening. I'd like to call the village board meeting for the Village of Cary for November 2nd, 2021 to order with roll call, please.
Collier.
Here.
Cavelli.
Here.
Dudek.
Here.
Walren.
Here.
Weinhammer.
Here.
McAlpine.
Here.
Thank you. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We'll now move to the open forum where the public is invited to make an issue-oriented comment on any matter of public concern not otherwise on the agenda. I have a few people signed in. Mr. Stuckelberg.
Yeah.
Come on up.
I see that we have changed the, some of the direction as far as the striping down at the Cary, in front of the Cary Cafe and the Chase Bank. There is no more left-hand turn allowed into the bank or the Cary Cafe. Because stripes. Now, the thing is, there's no arrow out there saying no left-hand turn either. And the thing is that when you don't put up all the entities to be able to stop an accident or anything else, and for so many people that were turning the left into there, the IDOT took it away from us. And the thing is, I think it should be put back in because it's going to help out those businesses that are there at the Cary Cafe, unless you want to go all the way around and make a big circle and go through take a tour of Cary to be able to get into the parking lot there. And I think that with some of this being going on and everything else, and then when some of these trucks come down Route 14, going west on there, they are just coming in there and they're just blocking up the whole lane out there, and they're just causing all types of confusion because there's a lot of traffic in there that goes through there. Now, who's going to be at fault when somebody gets killed or hurt in there? Who's going to answer that? Is the attorney going to answer that for them and say, I'm sorry? Or the mayor? Or the police chief? And the thing is, you got to think about what goes on around here and what's happening when the village is so entity into doing this is making a left-hand turn off of 14 on a left-hand turn into that restaurant or the bank. In other words, you're cheating those businesses out of certain identities as far as trying to get into their public places there.
Okay, thank you. It's just so you know, Route 14 is a state highway. They have control over that road. Our director Morimoto can take a look at how the striping is and what accommodations that we can make. But thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Yeah, I know the state controls it, but to me, I mean, I can make a real comment on that as far as the state with the IDOT, but I won't do that. I won't ridicule somebody else tonight about that. But I mean, that's the way I feel about it because we do not stop and think about what's really happening out there in the roadways. Just the same way that we had to put no parking down the sides of Lloyd, Margaret, Oriole Trail, because we decided to put curbing all the way down. But then nobody didn't think about that it was going to have to block off all the one of the roads as far as Margaret, Lloyd, and James Way, because the fire trucks couldn't even gotten through. So I mean, we got to sit there and think about and try to figure out before we mess up any more around here to be able to get our stuff straight as far as what's really happening and why we're doing this and why we're doing that.
All right, thank you very much. Is it Dan Hall?
David Hall?
David Hall? It looks like Dan D. Hall.
Could I speak after Linda Bell?
Absolutely. Let me go to Ray Larson first. Are you all here for the same thing?
I'd like to talk after Linda also.
Well, Linda, front and center, please.
Hi, everybody. I'm Linda Stell, 269 Stonegate Road, Cary, and I'd like to talk to you about the transfer of this building, the Cary Village Hall, which I call the Hertz Building, to McHenry County to be adaptively reused as a police training facility. This is a very positive step in preserving this historic relic, but I would like you to consider making an amendment to the Memorandum of Understanding to place a facade preservation easement on it and in the deed of conveyance to legally protect it from demolition in perpetuity. I understand that renovations will occur only on the inside and that the facade will be maintained as is, so this will not inhibit the county's plans in any way. The training center is an important addition to this area to help keep the citizens of McHenry County safe. However, should the county at some future date decide to move the operation elsewhere and sell the building, it could face demolition. The facade preservation easement is the only way I can think of to preserve this important part of Cary's history. Thank you. I would appreciate your comments.
This is the committee, or we don't make comments during the public comment because it's not on the agenda. We'll take what your comments are. We've communicated via email and stuff. We'll keep you notified as we are. We'll take it under advisement.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Mr. Hall?
Hi, David Hall. I'm president of the Land Conservancy. I'm here to support Linda Stell's request, so I just wanted to say that.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Larson?
Yes, thank you. My name is Ray Larson. I live at 120 Brookbridge. I only have a couple of words to say also. There's a man that I hold in high regard. His name is Thomas Sowell. And in a book he wrote, he said there's a difference between intellect and wisdom. Intellect may say, let's do what we can here. Let's not tie our hands to anything. Let's just get what we have to get done. Wisdom might say, we've really got a beautiful piece of history here. It'd be a shame to lose it. If we can do something that will preserve that piece of history, that exterior of this building, and figure out how we can make this work good for the policemen on the inside, I really think that'd be a good idea. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's all I had that has signed in. Is there anybody else that would like to address the village board at this time? We'll go ahead and close open forum.
I think someone raised his hand.
Oh, pardon?
I don't really, I live right across the street.
Could you please come up to the podium, please, and state your name and address?
It's John Earhart, 267 Stonegate Road, and I'm here with my wife, Mary. And I just thought we should address the fact that there's a lot of people I know here as well from Trout Valley. Instead of just having 2 or 3 people talk, at least maybe we could all get up and say, we support Linda and we support this idea of having some sort of control over the building in the future. Thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else would like to?
Hello, I'm Kristen Patel. I live at 190 River Drive. I'm a village trustee for the village of Trout Valley. And obviously, we totally are in support of what Linda Stell said. But I also wanted to mention that besides Hertz built the building, but Curtis was also a very famous person, Otto Schneering, because there were so many things that he was so innovative with. The artificial insemination of cattle, having the prize bulls, the prize cows, the turkeys, the trout. There were so many things that he had come up with in his plans, and it all took place here in this building. So I just wanted to also say, besides Hertz building it, there's a lot of auto sharing in the Curtis Farms that need to be preserved as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, good evening. Bruce Johnson. I live at 204 Country Commons Road, and we have one of the original homes that were built in the same era as this building itself. And there's several homes and buildings throughout Trout Valley that are historical type buildings. That the silo, the barn, our home's a pony barn. This building here has a lot of history too. So we really support Linda and her efforts in wanting to see that this building is preserved, especially on the exterior. I mean, the interior is certainly up for redesign, but the exterior, we certainly support that staying in place. So thank you.
Mm-hmm. Is anybody else who would like to address the village board? I will make one comment. Oh, you want to go ahead?
Sorry, I just arrived. I had to take someone to the airport. I apologize for being late. I'm Colleen Kelly. I am from Trout Valley, and I just want to state that I am very concerned with the facade of this building, the Hertz building, and anything you can do to preserve it because of its historical significance would be greatly appreciated by our community, the community of Cary. There just isn't enough history here, and it is extremely important that it be preserved. Thank you.
Thank you. Going once, going twice. Anybody else? No. In all honesty, we're very aware of your compassion for the building. I think that we have been very good stewards of this property since we've owned it. It's time for us to move on, and we've built a great building that is purpose-built for the needs of our community now for the next 50 years. I believe this board would back me when we said we found a wonderful partner in moving forward with this. We wanted somebody that would have the same goals with the village that the village has with preserving this building. And I've said it before, there was 2 other people that were here at our last meeting, and I'll just reemphasize the fact the county has no desire to do anything with the exterior of the building. They will be doing some exterior work, some maintenance that has been needed to do. They'll be retuck pointing, they'll be adding some trim, and they'll just be sprucing it up like any new owner would do. All the interior is where all their renovation is going to be so that they can make it purposely built for themselves. So I just want to assure you that the county has assured us that they have no desire to make any type of changes moving forward on this. And this is, I know that it's been, people have thrown this out, this is a long-term plan for the county. We have been talking about this for years. It's so long-term that with them moving into our facility, not only just for policing, that social working and that kind of thing will all become part of this building as well. We're going to be embarking in a partnership with other municipalities, the county and the sheriff's department, by building an additional training facility with firearms down by our public works facility. So this is a long-term commitment that they are making for the health and safety of our county. This is one of the first things that any county has ever really done to really put this kind of training effort so everybody is being trained collaboratively, from Harvard all the way down to Fox River Grove, and all the way out far east and far as east as we are, and as far west out as Marengo and that. So they'll all be trained in the same thing. And this is a really good opportunity for us. I think we all can agree. But when it comes to them making physical changes in the building, they have no plans to do that. They have assured us that, but we will take your comments under advisement as we move forward. We just have a memorandum of understanding, and we'll move forward to the next, when we actually turn the building over to them. We can make some other recommendations to them. That's all that they would take, is the recommendations from us. But the county is willing to work with us on a lot of things. I can't guarantee a covenant will be placed on the property, but we've been involved in a lot of the conversations with the county, with the sheriff's department, and they're well aware of the historical value of this building. So I appreciate you taking your time and coming and sharing your thoughts with us. It's important that we continue to work together. I think we've shown that we could be very good partners. We'll listen. We'll make sure that your voices are heard, and we'll make the decision that's best for the entire community. So thank you very much. Moving forward, we'll close the comments at 6:15 now. Moving forward, I have nothing on my mayor's report for a change. It's kind of nice. I will make one comment. It's awesome to have everybody here present for the first time in like 2 years. We have all the staff, all the trustees are present, so we greatly appreciate seeing everybody's smiling faces here. Trustee reports. I am not aware of anything. Anybody have anything they'd like to bring? Okay, we'll go ahead and move forward. I will entertain a motion to approve consent agenda items A through G as shown on the village's website and is displayed on the video monitor during the village board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
McAlpine? Yes. Walra?
Yes.
Cavelli? Yes. Weinhammer?
Yes.
Dudek?
Yes.
Collier?
Yes.
Thank you. Moving on to administrator's report. Administrator Rife.
Mayor and Village Board, I think we have an infographic here. I just wanted to thank you. Just want to remind the board and the public about our overnight parking restrictions that are going to come up here starting December 1. So it's about a month away. It's going to come up quick. No, we don't really like to talk about shoveling snow, plowing snow, but it's going to be here. So November 1 through March 31st is when those overnight parking restrictions will take place.
Nature of the beast.
Absolutely.
Living in the Midwest. Department reports. Chief Finland. Director Morimoto. Director Ducharme, we'll be hearing from you a lot. Director Simmons. Okay, any future agenda items and discussion by the village board? Trustee Dudek, this would be a really good time to bring up your comments.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. I'd like to ask my fellow board members for their support in us seeking the developer of Maplewood to come and give us some sort of an update. I think we've been into roughly probably half of the time frame of his due diligence at this point in time, and I don't believe we have a really good feel for what he's looking at, what the potential might be there, and given its importance to the community, I felt maybe it's a prudent idea to have him come in front of the board and kind of tell us what's going on.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
I agree.
Thank you. We'll make those recommendations. Thank you for bringing that up. Any other future agenda items?
I just have a quick question for Director Morimoto. When you don't have to get up, I just wanted to know. It's very quick. When is the leaf collection completely done for Flood Brothers? I guess.
It's up per the website that Flood Brothers has for the village's accounts. I believe it's through the last service week of November.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay. I will entertain a motion to adjourn into executive session to discuss real estate purchase or lease by Illinois 120/2C5.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Walra?
Yes.
Weinhammer?
Yes.
Collier?
Yes.
Dudek?
Yes.
McAlpine?
Yes.
Cavelli?
Yes.
Thank you. We will adjourn into executive session. I'll entertain a motion to return from executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Weinhammer?
Yes.
Dudek?
Yes.
Collier?
Yes.
McAlpine?
Yes.
Walra?
Yes.
Cavelli?
Yes.
Thank you. I will entertain a motion to approve an intergovernmental agreement with Metra for the possible acquisition and transfer of real estate for the property generally located at 100 West Main Street, subject to the final village attorney approval.
So moved.
Second.
Did you want to?
Yeah, Mayor, Village Board, just for the public's benefit, just very briefly here, this is for the contemplation of the conveyance and acquisition of property within our downtown. You can see here the property that's in the right, or excuse me, the red on the right is the adjusted sale area that the Village Board would be contemplating and looking to purchase through the IGA. So the recommendation tonight is to approve the IGA with Metro.
Any other questions other than what we discussed? Roll call, please.
Collier?
Yes.
McAlpine?
Yes.
Cavelli?
Yes.
Weinhammer?
Yes.
Dudek?
Yes.
Walra?
Yes.
Thank you. And I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
There you
There are
go.
none. Thank you.